Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I made this mesh bag or a crochet mesh bag or a beach bag with a heart design in the middle. So these are the things that we will be needed. Yarn ball, darning needle, crochet hook 4.5 millimeter, stitch marker, scissors, and then our tip measure. So we'll start by making a chain. We will make a chain long enough to the width of our bag. So if you want a wider or a bigger mesh bag, you will make a longer chain. So now the length of my chain I think is perfect enough for the width of my mesh bag. So I'll just add a chain of 2 to pick up the height of my first double crochet. So now for the first double crochet, yarn over, and then in the third chain from the hook, insert your hook, pull the yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over again, and then pull through. I'll repeat that. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through. So again, yarn over, and then insert your hook in the next chain, pull the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through. So I'll finish this row, and I'll meet you on the beginning of our chain. So now I reach at the very beginning of our chain. So don't forget to put that the last double crochet in the first chain that we made, and then after that we will chain 2. Sorry, I speak very fast. 1, 2, and then in the next stitch, we will put our first double crochet. So we will count that chain 2 as our first double crochet. So yeah, keep doing that double crochet till we reach at the very beginning of our, or the other side of our project. So again, don't forget to put your double crochet in the last stitch or in the chain of 2. Again, when you reach that side, chain 2, and then continue doing that double crochet till you reach again in the other side of our project. So this part is the bottom part of our mesh bag. So I think the wide is enough for me. So if you want a wider bottom of that mesh bag, you can always add. You can just add another row of double crochet. So now I will crochet at the side for the shape of our bag. So I will put a double crochet in each of the space. So this double crochet at the sides, we will start to create the shape of our bag. So we will just continue putting double crochet in each of the space that we can see. This is what it looks like. And then when we reach the very corner, we'll also put 2 double crochet. So now after we're done with that 2 double crochet in the very corner, we'll make our first double crochet, and then we will start our square. So chain 1, skip the next stitch, and then yarn over, insert your hook, and then a second stitch, and then again chain 1, and then skip 1 stitch, and then insert your hook in the next stitch. So it's like double crochet and then skip 1 chain or 1 stitch, and then again put that double crochet. So we will keep doing that squares. So again, chain 1, and then yarn over, and then skip 1 stitch, and then insert your hook in the next stitch, and then pull the yarn, and then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, and then pull through. So keep doing that. Chain 1, yarn over, and then skip 1 stitch, insert your hook in the next stitch, and then pull the yarn, and then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through. So this is what it looks like. There's hole. So we will keep repeating that pattern till we reach at the other side. So now we're here. So we'll put our last squares, and then we will make that corner like what we did in that side, that curve one. So this is our last squares. So again, we are making our corner. So I'll put 2 double crochet in the very first space that I can see. And then we will copy what we did in that other side. We will put a double crochet in each of the space that we can see. Now we reach in the corner, so we will put 2 double crochet in that one space. And then we will continue again making our squares. So now after that 2 double crochet in the corner, we'll start to make our squares. So this is what it looks like now. So these squares will the start of our the height of our bag. So we'll copy what we did in this other side. So chain 1, and then I am putting that stitch marker to mark where I started. And then I will put it back after I put my double crochet. Again, chain 1, and then skip 1 stitch, and then again put double crochet. So then again, we will keep doing that square. So chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, and then insert your hook in the next stitch, pull the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through. Then so this is what it looks like now. The both corners started to curve. So yeah, we will keep doing that squares. So now I'm done 4 rows of squares. So I am putting this stitch marker at the both side of our project, and then also I put a stitch marker in the middle because we're going to start our the design, the heart design in the middle of our bag. So we will just keep doing these squares until we reach in the middle, and I'll show you how I made it. Now we reach in the middle of our project where we put our stitch marker. So we will putting a double crochet in each of the stitch in the next 4 stitch. So 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the beginning of our heart design, the middle. So after making that 4 double crochet in each of the stitch, we will just continue making our squares until we reach again in the front part of our project where we are making this heart design. So now we reach in the middle of our project where we are creating our heart. So in the next 8 stitches, we are putting double crochet in each of the stitch. So again, we are putting 1 double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then after that, we will just continue making our squares. So this is what it looks like now. We will count 2, 4, 6, 8. So now continue doing that square. So chain 1 again, skip 1 stitch, and then put your double crochet in the next stitch. And then I will continue making that squares, and then I will meet you in the middle. So I am adding that pictures on the left side. So if you are struggling like me explaining here, following my video, you can use that also as a reference. So we are in the third row of creating the heart design. So we are putting 15 double crochet in the next 15 stitches. So in the fourth row of our of creating the heart design, we will put double crochet in the next 8 stitches and then chain 1 and then skip 1 stitch and then put a double crochet in the next stitch, and then after that we will put our another 8 double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So we create that squares in the very middle of our design, our heart design. So we will put 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we will create 3 squares in the middle. And then after that 3 squares, we will again do the 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches and then continue making squares till we reach at the other side of our back. So the squares, the previous squares that we made in the previous rows, it would be in the middle of the 3 squares. So after that, we'll just continue putting 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then I'll meet you at in our next row. So in the 6th rows of creating that heart design, we will be putting 7 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and then we will create the 5 squares in the middle. So chain 1, and then again we will skip 1 stitch, and then we will insert our hook and then the very next stitch, and then pull the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through. So that's our squares for the 6 rows. So we will continue making that to complete the 5 squares in the 6th rows. So then after that 5 squares, we will just again continue making putting a double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So that's what it looks like now. So now this is the last squares that we are making. So the previous squares, it will be in the middle again, the 3 squares in the previous row. So we complete our 5 squares. So now we will continue putting double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and then continue making our squares till we reach in the middle again of our project. So in the 6th row of creating the heart design, it started to reveal the heart. Well, it's half heart. So in the 7th rows of creating the heart design, we will be putting 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we will create 7 squares in the middle, and then again we will continue making that putting that double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then continue the squares. So this is what it looks like now. So again, in the 8 rows, we are putting 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we will create the 9 squares in the middle, and then again 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then continue doing squares. So in the 9th row, we are putting 7 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and then we will create again 9 squares in the middle, but 7 double crochet in both side, and then continue making squares. So in the 10th row, we are putting 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we are creating 3 squares like what you can see. And then after that 3 squares, we are again continue making 5 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And then again, we will create 3 squares. And then after that 3 squares, we will again make our 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So in the 11th row, we are putting 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we create 2 squares. And then after that, we will put 7 double crochet in the next 7 stitches. And then after that 7 double crochet, we will create again the 2 squares. And then after that 2 squares, we will again put that 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So this is what it looks like. And then continue making our squares till we reach again in the front side of our bag. So in our 12 row, when we reach in the front side of our bag, we are putting 10 double crochet in the next 10 stitches, and then we will create squares in the middle. And then again, after that squares, we will continue making our 10 double crochet. So it will looks like this, and it's like we are repeating our pattern in the where we started our heart design. So in the 13th row, when we reach again in the middle side of our bag, we will create 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then after that we will create 3 squares in the middle. And then after that 3 squares, again we will put 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then continue doing our squares. For our 14th row, we are putting that 3 double crochet in the top of our 6 double crochet in the previous rows, and then we will create 4 squares, and then after 4 squares we will put 4 double crochet again, and then we will continue making our squares till we reach again in the front side of our bag. So we're done in our 14th row. So it started to show the heart design that we are creating. So then in the 15th row, as you can see, I put double crochet in the top of that 3 double crochet in the previous row. So then after that 3 double crochet, we will create the 4 squares. And then after that 4 squares, we'll again make 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So this 15th row is the last row to complete our heart design. So after that 4 squares, again, we will put that 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then after the 3 double crochet, we'll just continue making our squares. So we're done for our 15th row. So the heart design is complete now. So we are just adding 4 rows of squares before we will make the half double crochet where we will attach our handle, the bag strap. So now I'm done with that 4 rows of square. So if you want a bigger bag or a longer bag, you can just add more squares, more rows of squares. So now I am started making the half double crochet where we will attach our bag strap. So I am making 4 rows of half double crochet. So that's how it looks like, the half double crochet. So I am making 5 rows of half double crochet. We're done. So we are going to attach the bag strap now. So now we're going to divide the width of our bag into 3. So the space of the strap are equal. So then after that, we will just take our darning needle and sew it. By the way, I have a separate video on how I made the strap. I only shorten it. So yeah, so we're almost done. And ta-da, we're done. So you can see now the heart, and I'm very happy for the result. Well, I am struggling explaining on how to make it, but I hope you managed to follow that if you wanted to make this bag. Well, so yeah, the strap, I have different videos on how to make the strap of our mesh bag. I only shortened this for this mesh bag. So by the way, guys, our project looks very classy, and it looks very elegant, and I'm very happy for the result. So thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next video.